god, like, leave it on the floor, why you have to pick it up? It's just like... oh, lunch! I'm gonna eat this. Welcome back. Finally reached the big big the BB, the triple B. For me to recuperate from all the mental damage accumulated over the past few days. Really? Recuperate? Without the doors are locked and nobody is inside. No. Need to be suited. I need my routine. Absolutely gotta be kidding me. Closed? What the fuck you mean closed? I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic, everything's closed. Oh, Jesus. Pandemic? What pandemic? What are you under a fucking rock? It's a new SARS virus, straight from China. The whole world is going crazy over it. People are dying left and right. Holy shit. You know, something like this could still happen in this day and age. Somehow you always feel like we are beyond it. Yeah, it does feel like it. Well, like, we fight a lot of stuff. We managed to eradicate polio. I heard, oh what? This one was like a news saying that the pestilence may be back. Oh well, let's not dwell anymore about virus, okay? We're done with it. I know it's still around, but we're done with it. My guys is lucky I'm dead. I walk away to avoid bringing more attention to myself. Now I understand why New York City feels downright apocalyptic tonight. It's like a psychedelic experience to see these familiar streets empty and abandoned. Well, let's see what part of the city are still alive in the middle of the plague. I'm kinda curious. Is this Elon Musk? Okay, let's check on Elon Musk. A little bit more puffy than Elon Musk, okay? If someone asked me to write at this moment how to define the meaning of the word eerie, I look at them straight in the eye and say, just take a look around, idiot. Now, with the exception of a few stray dogs, there's no one around to ask. This is in New York, I've come to know. I cannot help but to perceive it as artificial, really, but with an uncanny apocalyptic quality, like a citywide roleplay of some trashy post-apo flick. Like I was, Will Smith in I Am a Legend? Really? You're going for I Am a Legend? Okay. Well, this is probably the first time anybody has told I Am a Legend in the last 10 years. The film version, anyway. Don't worry about it. There's enough meme for 10 years, I'm guessing. I keep walking the empty streets until suddenly... Hey, Julia! Julia! The street reveals themselves less tempting than previous thought. Charlie? Sheesh. Been a long time. Charlie? Charlie? Is Charlie? Julia, why are you so stupid? Why are you so stupid? What? Oh, that's not the line I choose to open my touching reunion with. The last time we met, he was working for Karma Circle. One of those vegan places that prided themselves on hiring workers with disabilities. Went there for the first time 2 years ago with Dakota. Oh, Charlie's here was our waiter. He heard us arguing about something stupid and rushed to Dakota defense. And in Charlie's mind, the best defense is a merciless offense. He roasted my formal clothes, silly mannerism, and general behavior and specific arguments so ruthlessly Dakota had a 10-minute long laughing fit. The manager overheard him and apologized. I didn't mind, I've always liked underdogs who can stand the ground. We even became online friends so that we could roast each other on Messenger, and he can do that using emojis alone. People are getting sick, you're irresponsible. I need to take you home. Charlie, goddammit, wear a mask! I was just headed there, Charlie. No need to worry about me. Well, who was worried? You never answer my message these days. I don't? Ah, yeah, there's not really an option right now, isn't it? Especially during the day. Ah, if you have to contact me, you need to do it through Dakota. I decided not to use smartphones anymore, you know, to keep my head clear and all. I think you just got tired of breaking them. Yeah, we're so clumsy. Your screen will always crack. You're always thinking a lot while your hands were doing something stupid. Hehe. As I said, ruthless. And is Dakota good? You still a Golpa? Are you still lesbian? I'm sorry, okay? Are you still gay girls? Gay pals? Golpa? Oh, we're together, man. Who told you to call us gal pals? I don't remember ever saying that. Dakota did on WhatsApp. I asked her, Dakota, is Julia important to you? And she asked, she is. We are gal. I cannot say it now, I don't know why. I cannot pronounce it, it's a simple word. Yeah, gulp. I don't know why. Then we are touching that you ask. Yeah, touching. Very touching. Extra touching. That's good. You're unpractical. You're a mask girl. You need some clothes to take care of you. Thank you, Charlie. Psh, come on, say the guy who still lives with his mom. Yep, there's the same. That's how I know. Fuck. He says that with such an innocent smile and so much conviction. I feel too old. It's like, ugh. Ouch. I felt that. No use fighting back. Switch into sincerity mode. It's just that I don't tell her this. But I'm not sure if we are making each other happy, and that worries me. Like a lot, you know. Ah, that's because you're being stupid. That's the only thing you'll say to me, Charlie? Yeah, I'm being honest now. Don't be mean. I didn't say you. I didn't say you are stupid, but you are being stupid. That's the difference. Oh. Is it? Because that's something your mom says all the time, huh? Wearing your hat for too long, you always trip over a glass of water or break your phone. That's when they call you stupid. When you argue or when you joke, that's good. That's progress. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's more complicated than that. You're a philosopher now, huh, Charles? When did you become a philosopher? I read a lot, probably more than you do. Wow. It's not that hard. By reading a book, you automatically are above average. Probably, yeah, in a year. It's not like in a month or something. In a year, you just read a book, you're above average. Probably, yeah, I'm lazy. I'll just pick the pages that look interesting. Are you still a journalist? Yeah, actually. Are you not a journalist? Shouldn't you read more? You know, material and stuff. No, they fired me. God damn it. Good. Good? Seriously? Why? Yeah, mom reads low stars sometimes. They say it's trash. I'm happy you are not trash. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, that means a lot. How is Karma, Charles? Karma Circle? Is he working there? No, they fired me. Makes sense. No, not that way. I mean, the COVID thingy. Makes sense. Devilish. Good. Oh my god, that's so mean to say. Good. Because the virus. No, there's new boss. Stupid guy doesn't like me. Hope you didn't call him stupid to his face. He throws me out impish side glance and moves his eyebrows up and down, recommending timing. But I did. Of course you did, Charlie. It's no uncontrollably. You did good. Good. Shit, Charlie, you're unbelievable. And how is your mom? She's sick and doesn't want me to come by her room. She sent me out to the pharmacy to get her medicine. You know. Yeah, you know. Fuck, I hope it's not serious. It's stupid. I have to take care of each other. But we can even see each other, you know? Yeah, I guess it is stupid. But it is what it is. I feel like trash for waiting to complain about my own troubles. Am I good? Yes, I'm strong. I'm strong, Charlie. He poses like a macho man, I laugh. You stay strong too, Julia. I write something from time to time. No promises. Hey, if I'm forced to be an asshole to Dakota and we stop being girl pals, will you forgive me? Let me think. An exaggerated tinker pose. I swear it is, dude. I swear it is, dude. Nah. Then he turns away and disappears into the night. You will forgive me? Yeah. I swear, I don't know how to handle this guy. He always have to have the final word, even against a vampire. He's too strong! Charlie's too powerful! That's probably why I still respect him so much. Oh well. Time to follow suit and make myself scarce. The time comes for me to meet up with Kadir. I actually love this encounter with Charlie. I didn't know what to expect. I love it. Hopefully the Angela too. The last position on my list, that is better be good. And that's it, Angelo agency. Agency? He's still working? Looks like a dump. Blah, blah. Refer to the clan of the hidden. I thought he wasn't hidden. I thought he was missing. And to be honest, I can't expect the worst. Why would we look for him and into the most obvious place? Yeah? I thought he went... if he went to hiding, why would we hide in the place where everyone would look for him, right? It's me asking around, I've got a hunch. Just trust it and start looking. Okay, let's go then. Fine, who's the angel anyway? He's a good man, useful man, but it took me time to get used to him. He takes sleuthing very, very seriously. Sleuthing? Sleuthing? I don't even... His thing is acting like a idiosyncratic no detective. I heard he helps in code with something, but I never felt comfortably tackling the subject. Doesn't sound too quirky by these city standards. Wait, what's that? There's a rat on the floor frozen in a natural position. Weird shit. Gross. Kick it? Why have to kick it? I see a rat and kick it. Examine it? I thought, like, leave it on the floor. Why you have to pick it up? Whatever. I don't know, man. It's like, why you pick up a rose that's frozen? Okay? A rose that's frozen. Yeah, a rat is frozen. It's just like... oh, lunch. I'm gonna eat this. Now, that's what being an investigator is all about. Leave no stone unturned. Thank you, Andorea. Jyhad is so gross. What have you found? I take a close hard look at the rat. He's alive, but from what I see, he's just stretching out and like grinding his teeth without caring the word. This is called bruxing? Okay, I'm gonna Google the shit out of this. I need to know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. What the hell bruxing means? Successive thick grind of jaw clenching is an oral parafunctionality activity. Oh, is that grinding the teeth and moving them? Like, you know, we saw a lot of cute picture of rats. Lovely. They call bruxing. Okay. What? When a rat chatters his teeth, that's bruxing. He's not acting panic or aggressive. So I guess he's just happy? Look at his face. I don't know, his eye keeps coming out of the sockets and going back in. It looks disgusting, like he's in a lot of pain. So he's boggling. Yeah, I even found boggling when I was looking for bruxing. He must be really content. How does he know so much about... How does he know about rats so much? Never mind, I'm getting an eerie feeling. It's weird, man. I have a feeling there's a kindred hiding nearby. Weird. I was ready to kick the rat. My thoughts exactly. Kadir slowly approaches a secluded corner of the room. And there it is. He kicks a pile of clothes lying on the floor. I'm just a corpse living alone. I'm dead. I'm dead, leave me alone. Please don't bother me. Lucky for you, we're all corpse here, D'Angelo. You're among friends. Clumsily, drunkly, the pile of clothes transforms into an uncapped man who looks like he's suffering from some sort of skin disease. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, a true friend will just bury me. And lucky for you, we are not that kind of friends. Lucky, unlucky, schmucky, my ass. You guys, how did you guess I was here? I've been asking around for the past few days. What I've learned is that for a reason that can be best described as nebulous, you made quite a few enemies since last year. Really? Yeah, tell me something I don't know. And one thing that caught my interest is how everyone had his good authority that your place was raided a few times without you being found, yet nobody has assumed responsibility for these acts. Hell, don't these then always look like it was just raided? Don't blame anyone for making an educated assumption. I had a hunch this might be more than rumors. Say, it sure looks like convenient coincidence when everyone hears some things that makes them look the other way, and coincidences are for fools. Well, you got my number and you can see my ugly mug right in front of you, so it's no use playing dumb, I suppose. Agree, you're seriously spent all these weeks holding here. Is the hunger not getting up to you? Got a lot of creatures around this area, and we become chums. Some of these rats actually got addicted to the kiss. They come to me every night, acting like coke hounds, begging for it. Been getting them drunk just to get some rush of fatting on them. Feels a bit like slaughtering a horrible burnt piece of pizza and ketchup. In this situation, I'll take what I can get. You dig? We dig. No, actually, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? Bro, burn ketchup with liquor? Okay, it's gross. I failed to keep my poker face. He knows this. So who's the name? Julia Sowinski. A detective investigation, Baron Callahan's staff. I'm a detective now? Okay, he raises his head for a short while and stares in Kadir's eyes and tries him with a vulgar snicker. Phony. So somebody has finally put the old man on ice. Where did it? It were a huge favor. Aye, I'll drink to that. But still, I think he was played. I honestly believe he was played. This is why he died. He has to die. And probably someone even much stronger than us and whatever. Absolutely, but I got orders to establish who that was and being stumbled into the dark for the past few days. We need your help. You do? You do? I'll be damned, his loose skill must really not be up to par if you're begging a man for help. And certainly as loot is an unusual case. I have some dignity, man! You're just so sorry to look at. Dignity? Spare me, kiddo. All the dignity I need to write. Oh shit. He accidentally let some metals flask in his hand slip out and fall to the floor, then struggles to pick it up. Kadir cannot bear to watch. Oh, what happened to you, Johnny? 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 Giovanni? I've never seen you this low before. Stress-related disorder considered disruption my routine, is what I think. A shrink will say, and that's when a lot of shady folks are out to put a stake through your chest. Help us out, tell us what you know, and we might be able to help you in return. Yeah, I respect where these do, miss. But I think it's going to be the other way around. I'm telling the two of you shit, pardon my French, until I know I can count on some protection. Johnny. Don't you Johnny me, Kadir Allah-Samai. I know you're level, but I always know that your honor is one of the few things you care about. You want me to endanger myself, or you put it on the line for me. And that's that. You either promise to extend your protection to me, but the moment you step away from here, I sneak away into the sewers, and that's the last time you ever see me. And he shots me out very sideways glance. I know, he tries a hard bargain. Especially for someone whose sense of self-worth does not exactly appear to be sky high at the moment. Maybe, but I do value my own life quite a lot. Thank you very much, friends. Kadir's 6. Alright, but 3 months from now, or the moment Prince Pahal tells me it's no longer possible for the court to offer you safety without compromising its principles, you're on your own. No negotiation, the only deal I can strike with you, take it or leave it. The angel scratches his head, grunts loudly, tugs on his mask and stands up. That's Jake with me, big fella. I might have strong opinions about Poundhard, but hell, I'm sitting on dynamite, I'll take what I can get. Who else in New York will you rather rely on? Want me to call the mayor? My opinions about the prince aren't that bad, so what do you go false one for me? Or once you're dead? I'll start the interrogation with a tricky one. Wouldn't I like to know? Step up. What? He doesn't even know? Step up, Johnny. You seem to be forgetting how quid pro quo works. When I like to know. Won't cut it. What? Can I tell you? Farewell, Agashon, or whatever his name is, presumed dead, Tamika, missing in action, with the SI on her back, so possibly killed in action by now. Hope the cook, in the entire office under Van der Weyden's skirt. Around the time they started having trouble, some rough-looking, streetwise kindred starting hanging out on my usual post. Didn't take me long to connect the dots. So someone was checking on him? Wait, what is the connection between you and those three? Ever since last year, folks started hiring us for various gigs, some were trying to get us to join their coterie. All of these opportunities were rather short-lived. Let's see. However, the delicate tightrope act of working for various employers made us fully aware there's intersect lines in New York City. Kindred from both sides often work for the same goals without knowing it. The moment we started figuring it all out, a cleanup crew went downtown. I noticed serious Walco boy sniffed something out into his own backyard, but then, poof, he disappeared. Poor Agathon. Then I lost all contact with Hope and Tamika and went AWOL. What AWOL means. Hope you're doing fine. They didn't snitch on me or to anybody. Absent without leave. Okay, so many acronyms. Jesus, your language is a mess. They are, and they didn't even tell me you guys knew each other, so I think you're safe. Wait a second. Why were you milking me for info, kiddo? I found a list of 4 names on Calican remains. You can probably guess what they were. I get the picture? Yeah, Crystal Almighty. I've heard it was just a list of freelancer potential associates, probably prepared by Carter Van der Weyden. My money is on him being involved, but I smell bullshit. Have you got any idea who might have done the bossing? Any more clues? None at all. That's where we want you to come in, friend. Investigate the murder scene, the way only you know how. Tell us what you think, guide Julia into the proper direction. Should we met the Angel immediately, actually? He seems to actually the only one who's willing to help us. Sends me up, scratching his head. Sure, whatever. I will try my best, kiddo. Lead the way. I'll drive you there, or at least as close as possible. Wanna be welcome to the deep in Anarch territory. Just clean yourself up a bit, Johnny. Just had my upholstery clean early this week. Just like that. After dropping us off the same place Catherine first introduced me to Mia, Catherine quickly drives away. Okay, so Catherine's still here. Here we are. As well, a classic closed room mystery. Let me take a look. A classic indeed. We're doing Sherlock Holmes, kinda. The Sherlock Holmes way. He starts walking around the office carefully, taking every element. So you're saying you're basically a nobody, but you can simply call Catherine Weiss and have her open Sesame and Anna crib for you? No, she'll sound like somebody to be. Don't misunderstand, I only met her during the course of this investigation. Everyone basically be treating me like dirt whenever I go. I know all the knowledge enough to legitimize this sham. Lord Castlereagh. Lord Castlereagh? Oh, that was an abrupt interruption. I was busy sharing, damn it. Excuse me? He's pointed a painting of the man overseeing the entire office. I met murder on the way. He had a musk like Castlereagh. Very smoothly looked, yet grim. 7 bloodhounds followed him. Will? He seems to have completely switched his modus operandi upon seeing the murder scene. Seems his own little word and his behavior has become more machine-like, erratic. Yep, still don't follow. Never knew the old Irish cut was in the Napoleonic era, but then again, I have no idea about his exact age, of course, so maybe that's when he lived or was born, anyhow. Isn't much earlier. 19th century, I mean. Pay minimal attention to me, alright, what I'm looking at here. Right. That's one Lord Castlereagh, born as Robert Stewart, a British Secretary of the State for Foreign Affairs. At the beginning of the 19th century, incredibly influential, incredibly hated. Oh, never mind, I guess I was wrong. Ask one fella about Castlereagh, and he'd tell you he was the man who destroyed Napoleon for good, the man who shaped British politics for ages, the man who built foundation for European unity at Vienna. Ask another fella, he will tell you he was the man who destroyed the Irish Parliament, the man who cracked down on any possibility of reform, and supported the shouting, massacring peaceful protesters. He's spouting these facts like a computer. Is that the hint of a detective photographic memory? You kinda juxtapose it, but a lot of people in power had these dualities, like everything went down drain and the opposite's true. So they do great, they do bad at the same time. You cannot have it. You cannot have it in between. Like, you cannot be left or right. You have to be both. It's terrible. I have to say, it's downright perverted for an Irishman to put up a Castlereagh poetry in his office. Definitely proof that our victim was sick in the head. Huh, as if he needed more evidence there. So, okay, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Probably idolized him too. Maybe identified with him even. Yeah, that's possible. Callahan and his ilk adore those Jyhad who strive to reach across the aisle and achieve a hard compromise. Too bad nobody else ever remembers them well. Okay, fascinating. I feel like I should say something. I've got this nagging feeling in the back of my mind. So what? How did he die? He's pretty good looking. Really? You're gonna say, oh, he's pretty good looking? I was like, no. So why? So what is his role model then? How did he die? I actually don't care much. Committed suicide in 1820. His family took every sharp item away from him, but he was, well, dedicated. Why he killed himself? Why did he do it? Pressure mounting from all sides, deserved hate coming from all sides, pain all overwork. Also might have gone nuts. Keep saying he saw ghosts. Otherworldly silhouettes were guarding him. Yada yada yada. Nah. No, sorry. It reminds me of a story when I went to London. No, it probably not. It has no link whatsoever. An unpleasant feeling stirred in my stomach. Also, there's a rumor someone was threatening to expose him as a homosexual. Oh, also. As it was not enough, having to choose between being publicly denounced and ending it all by his own hand, he chose the latter. Well, that's just depressing. Maybe, but the silver lining is I could have happened to a nicer fella. He stopped above Callahan corpse and laughs. Posterity will never survey a nobler grave than this. Here lie the bones of Castlereagh? Whatever. Stop, travelers, and piss. Piss? And he kicks his bones with glee, causing me to jump a little. Is he still under the influence? Okay, isn't that tampering with the crime scene? Kid, as far as I can see, this crime scene has been fucked with 3 times over. Cannot really be ruined more than it already has. Which is funny, that's a good estimation. I agree, but they look about the same last time I was here. Then I was already total mess before you ever got here, whatever. Standing by the mental shadows of the window, he abruptly changes the topic. Like proof, and you toy with this? No, in general I avoid machinery like that. It doesn't like me and I don't like it. They don't like you? They don't work properly, it's like giving a technology analogy. Sometimes industrial cameras mess up my face, sometimes I cannot use a phone. I think it could be useful, but it's just a curse. I see, you think that these blinds could have been the murder weapon? Yes? How so? And across my mind, yeah, I did wonder about that. How so? Let me explain. Let's say for some reason our Steve was standing there and the sun was rising. Maybe staring at the pool castery, looking for a soulmate accompany with him on the other side, yet another guy pushed the suicide by politics, pretty old school, romantic, yada yada yada. Oh, so you think he killed himself? Or maybe it was a torpor, maybe it was a freak accident, or maybe it was premeditated. In any case, sound like it will be a perfect murder weapon, no? Yeah, that's true. He takes off the mask to shoot at this figure's mile my way. Well, that's just a theory anyway. Well, it sounds sound? Does it? Because I was just spitballing. I'm practically impossible to make a certain now, kiddo. The most logical cause of final death will be the damage to the heart. It can easily be done without damage to the skeleton. He's off with a wink, but is he playing out here? The safe, anyone made a crack at it yet? As far as I know, only Calican knew the code, and the safe itself is pretty hard to crack. Watch me, kiddo. And then he opens it like nothing. He presses an ear to the safe as Roy begins to rotate the dial. Oh, you're just gonna safe crack it, of course. Stop clowning around, you're a safe cracker now? I mean, when you're cursed with countenance such as mine, and you decide to on a job such as mine, you gotta be a jack of trades. I agree with him, naturally. Well, that sounds pretty bad. I mean, if I'm immortal, I'll probably learn safe cracking. Okay, guys? If I become immortal, I'll probably learn some stupid ass things that I'm probably never gonna use. Like, just enough to help me to doing something stupid. Safe cracking, lockpicking. I think I did manage to lockpick some door, but I think it was more luck, actually. Less skill. Last theater was a random fellow visiting a heritage museum in Alberta. He found a safe that hasn't been opened in 40 years. Not a single specialist, not even a blacksmith could have handled it. The man just studied the number, listened closely to the mechanism, attempted the most sensible combination, and voila! The antique will happen. That's where just trusting your instinct leads, yeah. Really? He just make a sensible calculation. Okay. Too bad he found nothing inside but an old page sheet. An old page sheet? A metallic screech, the door's open, I'll be damned. Looks like we got the same case here. Confetti, a few random papers scattered around. For what it's worth, the lock has obvious traces of mechanical manipulation. Probably recent, too. Reeks of foul play. But what do we do now for sure? Really? I'm down here. You can take over. That was easy. Angelo, come here, solve the mystery. Fucking dodge out of fucking here. I was like, really? We could have asked just Angelo. What the fuck was the point to talk with Tamika, Toki, Mia, and who? Well, we never met Agathon, so we say Agathon's diary. There was no answer, there was just more question and more mystery. More nonsense. Another wink, another walk in the random direction. We look inside the safe. Quite spacious. Empty. I half-fuzzily grab everything that's left inside the safe and hide it on my person, then close the door so that nobody knows. Well, he managed to crack it, so. When I turn around, he motioned me to come closer, and a sheet of paper lying on the desk. What? Oh yeah, kiddo, you probably know the entire beeswax about Shonik and Count, so I'm not gonna bore you with that, but honestly, anything could have happened here. Alright, the text is written on the empty page. Oh. It gives me chills, yeah. It makes sense that this place is wired. I think I'm okay. I tried to record my own voice a bunch of times on different hardware just to see if I can. Mostly comes out as noise. He nods, then starts crumbling something else as he continues blabbering on and on. Best strategy will be make an educated guess about what happened here, then interrogate everyone about. Maybe you'll take someone by surprise. Drop a hook on them. Ooh. The wiretap is a chipped and broken glass bottle on the floor. Absolutely sure it belongs to the Kaiser. Oh. Oh. Do you think the bottle? Ah, wait. We did take the bottle to him. Ah, that will explain the bottle then. Kaiser, losing information broker. The talk of the city finally got an excuse to nab him. Understand, I think I have an idea how to use it to find him. Should I notify Kadir? Scribble, takes longer than before. So yeah, I'll be meeting up with Kadir. You stay here, sister. Maybe there's something you've been missing. Your call, though. You're going beyond his jurisdiction, so he will try to stop you. Whatever you do, just give me 10 minutes heads up. You know, so I can get to relative safety. Relative. For sure, my friend. He's back into sheriff's custody for me. See you around, Julia? Sorry, this older Gulger couldn't have been more help. I will get his ass eventually, like you know. I was more than enough. Whatever God was plenty, see you around, Angelo. He was the most helpful about the bunch! He actually helped me with my investigation! The rest was trash! Not even close to trash, it was just like, help me doing this. I was like, okay, help me do this shit. Oh, whatever. I got a plan, all I need is a clueless bystander. Executed. Oh, okay, whatever. This guy will do. Oh, do you like, need me for anything else? Not really. Better take a hike before the guy you just called shows up. I cannot guarantee he won't make you hurt. Will do. What? He puts his head down and obediently trots away down the streets. Might have messed with his head a little too much using my Willie Kinder Jones, but I needed him to tell Kaiser where I want to meet, quite clearly, multiple times. I would have given him the keys as thanks at least, but I told the big man I won't be here all night and I'd be better hurry, so I want to be ready whenever he comes. Less than 15 minutes later, a menacing black limo takes the first shaft onto my street and stops right in front of me. Suddenly something like an acid flashback hits me. An acid flashbacks? They throw me a fucking acid flashbacks? I know this limo, I've seen all that around it over the past days. But never thought it might be tailing me. Still, it must have. To be honest, if I was tailing someone, I would never use a limo. It's too, I don't know, exaggerated, easily spottable. And it's like, oh, a limo, every second. Looks like I'm finally about to get some answer. Doors open and a raspy voice comes from inside. Get the fuck in, Sowinski. I smile and accept the invitation. Get the fuck in, girl. There he is, Kaiser, the king of New York City information highways, surrounded by screens, speakers, and newfangled technological gizmos of all kind. First impression, he's one repulsive son of a bitch. Danger was also a sewer rat. He might have had a similar physical disadvantage, but at least he was wholly endearing. With this guy, there's no room for any kind of sentiment. He's inhumanly cold. I get the feeling he's been like this for ages. I get you on my nerves, little lady, and far from being the only one. Yes, I think I pissed off a lot of people. I get the sense he meant for all this to be threatening instead. I'm elated after a week of running around like a headless chicken. Not sure if I was getting anywhere. Finally, I get that compliment. If there's one thing I learned back in a Lodestar, it was that you only know you're doing your job correctly when someone powerful get visibly mad. Don't piss me off, old man. If you want to escalate, I can escalate, and there's a lot of experienced shit here. You probably won't want me to break. Ah, yes, here you and Tech don't get along. Is that why you left the mess down in the double spiral basement? He scoffs at me with pure contempt. You wired hope too? Damn you. Listen, I will speak out plainly as humanly possible to get this through your little hand. It's obvious you're not willing to read the obvious symbols. You were hired for one thing and one thing only, little lady. To suck at your job. And you couldn't even do that correctly. Yeah, I knew it wanted you to fail. People keep stopping by my limo this week telling me, Kaiser, dear Kaiser. We keep trying to make her understand how hopeless she is, but she just won't get the clue. She doesn't have any evidence, she doesn't have any testimony, but she still goes around knocking on everyone's doors, causing disturbances. It's such a fucking headache. Oh my god, you actually thought that you can stop a journalist, an investigative journalist, who was actually good at his fucking, her fucking job, to stop fucking nosing about? quickly underestimate people. Usually I try to be jovial host, so I cheer them up. She's not that much of a dunce, I say. She's making mountains of molehills to make herself seem useful, I say. Which is about to stop, she say. But you and your infinite idiocy decide to prove me wrong in the most spectacular fashion by knocking on my very own door, forcing my hand, threatening me even. Are you autistic or something? Cannot read basic fucking social clues? Stop for 1 second and ask yourself, cui bono? Who even fucking wants you to solve anything, let alone this case? See, this city has a delicate system yet set in place. Usually it's flawless, but ever since you started tinkering with it, it's been having these irritating malfunctions. And it's driving people. Okay. Are you done? Are we done with this? Can we explain what the fuck is going on now? A very disgusting sound, something between a gargoyle and a bug escape his truth. Unbelievable. All I'm hearing is that you are possessed of some information that might help me solve the puzzle, and I presented with. If that's the case, I'm going to ask you to share it. I swear you're absolutely irredeemable, fucking garbage dump of a woman. How do you get through all the rubbish in your head to derive my point in? Don't you know who I am? Yeah, why not? Who cares? I know who you are. You're the person who had Calican place wired, which make you possible witness of sorts, or even a suspect. Psh! For Christ's sake, woman, get real. Even if your accusation were correct, then you would pray tell who will you report that to. Do you even know what kind of people I answer to? No, care to acquaint us? No, care to acquaint us? Is that really what you want? You want to know who pulls the strings? Give me 10 minutes, I can arrange a meeting. This is your last chance to turn back. If you don't, I can tell you now, you're going to be sorry. The big kahuna, eh? Finally, now we're talking. Yes, the big kahuna, so this is your final answer, huh? Absolutely. Unbelievable. He seems so pissed. Takes out his phone and begins furiously typing. I relax and see finally we're getting somewhere. I be dangerous? Yeah, but at least I will finally get a clue of what's going on. I'm just saying this is the point of no return. My boss doesn't fuck around. Best case, you are going to beg him to take you in. To take you in? Whatever keeps crumbling under his breath, but I'm not even listening. Just watch the street go by. Until out of the blue I experience a strong sense of foreboding. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Are you here to help me? First spot her in the corner of my eye. She's hovering right next to Kaiser, with an expression that is possible to discern. When she speaks, her voice is machine-like, yet otherworldly. Fine, we are 5 minutes away, so get the boys ready to give her the Mel Gibson special. Really? The Mel Gibson special? The moment he puts away his phone, the cigarette disappears. We are 5 minutes away. Better start figuring out ways you might prove yourself useful to the honcho. There's no honcho, my god, of course this motherfucker is setting me up. I need to get out of here now. I do first thing that comes in mind, grab the door handle and pull. He notices me scrambling, struggles to grab me. Hold up, you stupid fucking cunt. Glass breaking loud, also something heavy hitting the asphalt, tires screeching. I think he grabbed me, I think he tried to pull me back in. I think we fell out of the limo, I think his body cushioned my fall. But I'm struggling to process what's going on, it's like I'm blanking out. When I come out, he's already attempting me to get up. Cursing under his breath, the limo has stopped a little further in, but whoever the driver is not coming out. Fucking. When he stands up, he will be out of vent for ventures. He's an older vampire who knows how strong he is, and it's something that will give me the advantage. The church! Well, yeah, we are close to St. Patrick, right? The pepper spray, of course. Really? The pepper spray? It probably won't be as effective as it will be on the living person, but it's still worth a try. I limp towards the asshole, disarm the device, aim towards his eyes, and unload the entire canister. Ah! He worked actually. Wow, he actually worked. Okay. Pepper. Should put some garlic in it. Keep up the offensive. I punch him, kick him, throw me around, and pummel him. I smash his head against the curb, struggle to harm him in whatever way I can, like a frightened animal. I don't know how long it lasts, might be 1 minute, might be an eternity. The driver steps out the limo to help his boss, but once he sees what I'm doing to him, he runs away in panic. It's like, holy shit! Shit beating the shit out of him! Get the heck out! Feels good. Feels absolutely horrible. Not really, it feels good. Fuck you, Kaiser. Once I'm done, I'm sitting on the curb and scream my lungs out to avoid crying. Then I look at him. Happy! He seems sharp, barely hanging on. I know what I've done now was extremely stupid. I did hear how he's one of the most influential figures in the city. But that's probably why he never expected to get his ass whooped. Especially by someone like me. And when he speaks again, his voice is pathetic, surprisingly close to a whimper. You'll pay, you'll fucking pay. You lost, mislaid, and abandoned property of a woman. Isn't well talking nonsense. I approach him again. You want to have me whacked? What do you think, I'm stupid? You needed to be taught a lesson. Well, would you look at who ended up teaching you? Slash his head off, please, Julia. Now talk, tell me everything you know about Callahan's final death, all of it. Go to hell. You can fuck me up, whoever you want. I'm still not going to tell you shit. You try anything, there will be consequence, there will be retribution. Bring me inside the church. My mouth is shut. It might be a last chance to solve the case, but if don't I force him to talk, he won't. There's a bourguignon thought in my mind, but it scares even me. If I dare push him to the edge, make him suffer until he speaks. I will do whatever is necessary. Kaiser, Kaiser, Kaiser. You fucked it up, now tell me. Well, I'm sure you will open your mouth if I do this. I put his shin against the curb. Say shin? Wait, what? I kick it with all my strength. Ah! It's a compound fracture, I barely managed to suppress my gag reflex. Ugh. Feels like I'm dissociating, a little bit. You fucking plague! You fucking plague! He's actually weeping like a child. This totally shatters the tough image he was trying to project earlier. Like this is the first time anyone has ever used physical violence against him. What if it is? You either start talking on the other legs goes, then hands, and then I will get creative. I try to collide myself and put his other leg against the curb. I'll fucking talk! The kick connects. It's a light one, it's a risky feint, it still managed to get a pathetic whimper out of him. Then talk, but this had been better good. Looks at me with pure fury, then begins to speak through clenched teeth. You wanna know who was Callahan's office before he died, little lady? Everyone, fucking everyone and their mother was there. Oh, what? Van der Weyne, Eileen, Arturo, Panhard, the Cahen, Bush, motherfucking Toki, with his sidekick, all of them. Callahan thought the only way out was to pit them all against each other, but to ally with every single one of them. Little did you know it was all of their best interest for him to just fucking die. That's good. That's great, but who killed him? I have no fucking idea. That won't do. Once again I put his leg potential disastrous position. In response he starts howling maniacally. You fucking sadist, fucking monster woman, I really have no idea. Who kept complaining to you about me? It was a sort for getting rid of the evidence. Everyone did. Goddamn Callahan had dirt on everyone and antagonized everyone, so I took everyone to fucking bring him down? All evidence gone, every theory is equally true, so none of it is. Don't you see, you fucking cunt? Everyone is complicit, so nobody is. Why the fuck do you think Sophie Langley is no longer around? Why is Toki no longer pretending to be a revolutionary? Every agent's involved. Why are they shutting you up tomorrow? Shutting me up? Who? Can you connect the dots, you dumb whore? What are you, a fucking retard? Somebody is about to get Julia. I look back over my shoulder and see Kadir. But yeah, what was wrong with you? Kadir, you're out of control. This is why I didn't want you to get involved. I had a hunch. A hunch that the moment you get a whiff of true power, all brakes will be off. Yes. Bullshit. You're out of your goddamn mind. I should have you in your potential masquerade breach. So let me explain myself. This ugly fucker tried to have me beaten, maybe even killed. Don't you care about that? I have no idea, Sherry. No idea. She's dangerous, psychotic. Shut the fuck up. I cannot control myself. I kick him where I know it will hurt him the most. Oh, my fucking leg. Oh, my leg. Stop this right now, you goddamn idiot. I freeze in place. I've never heard him use that tone with me. I will take care of you in a moment in my car. Kaiser, hold on. I'm not done questioning him yet. It looks like there's a major conspiracy too. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave and you're gonna be glad I leave it at that. If you do that, I'm gonna have to assume you're complicit. That's worth 2 strikes in my book. You don't want to risk a third. So, that's that. Tell me, what was all my footwork even were? We'll be seeing each other, little lady. Can you hear this? Go home, Julia. But... go home. Fine, I will. But before I do, I take a quick peek into Kaiser Limo, still abandoned a little further down the street. I skip the church visit again. I want more time to finish this report. Who knows, it might be my final one. Want to spend more time with Dakota? Yeah, just forget about the rest of the world. A lot happened tonight, but I can still manage to be at our apartment an hour earlier than usual. You should be glad. So, I'm quite confident this will be the last night, so... cliffhanger from me! Lovely, bye! Please don't hate me. hate the game.